Welcome everybody, it's Racer here. We are live at Monza in Edtm Season 7, or 6 I'm sorry, Race 7. And this is the penultimate race for the Pro Lobby and Pro Am in the other lobby. And we have 40 minutes in the Group 3s, so I'm going to take a quick gander at everybody, make sure everything is working with the audio. So, it'll take some time for this thing to go live. Yep, we're live. Alrighty, we are live and our audio is okay. So, just set this aside so we can look at the chat. Hello, Simon Jerry. I hope you were doing well. It's been a while. So, I noticed I'm going through some of the cars. So we have a couple of fill-in drivers. So we go on board with Deck. Deck got his power back. There was a fear that we wouldn't have Deck. And let's see, we're going to go to display all. Display. So there we go. There's Deck, and Chad, and Tom, Lennis, Sayo. This must be one of our replacement drivers. Let's go back. Hey Nick. Let's go back and check our Discord here. So we've got reserve drivers. Yeah, all over the place here. Most them guys are running special liveries. Wes has gone off. Got his wipers on just to make sure. There's Nick. Got some guys in jumped into the pits. Jari, Geely.
Is there guys from special fundraising?
Yeah, we also have Goalie Man on board with us. He's in the background, so he may pop in a little bit. So we do have let's see.
I was supposed to race tonight, but my wheel's not here.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to everybody that drives on a.
Yeah.
If you still use your controller for this game, like,
yeah,
my hat's off to you.
Yeah, I don't get how you do controller. I mean, I know it's convenient if you don't have the room for a rig. It works out really well. I mean, I don't think that
my hat's off to the guys that still do.
Yeah. I know. Dyko Dirk. He does controller. He does have a wheel. Some of these people who do use controller do have wheels. They just prefer the controller. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I've used my wheel for so many years.
Yeah. Hey Richie. Yeah, we're up. Yeah. Deck's got a. Whoa. He's controlling a monster there. Yeah, there's some special liveries put on. Chad looks like the same livery. Sayo's livery looks the same, slightly different, maybe.
I didn't know this was the special livery. So.
Yeah.
Anyone that's running Audi, you can look up mine.
Yeah.
Dyko made a great livery that I was supposed to run.
So there's a change from the original race. The original race was going to be a standing start going in at the beginning, but apparently going into turn 1, we do have some issues with with turn 1, as we typically do with Monza. So it's slightly different livery.
Well, as I've heard people say, you're not going to win the race in turn 1. So
no.
And we'll all take our time through turn 1, right?
Yeah. And it's the same. So we'll say it's the same in just about every American takeover comps. maybe a little bit, but I think Monza is the same in just about every game. Even your high-rated iRacing lobbies have the same issue with Monza, and I think I would be curious to see if, and I made this comment in the Discord, but it's not possible, that you could just skip the first chicane on the first lap, just go through the drive-through, just go through just go straight, like it doesn't have a chicane, and then the next lap use the chicane, but you can't have that a varying layout like that, which would be, I think it would make the Della Raja, I think it's the second chicane, would make it a little bit easier to deal with, but
you're thinking like
yeah. But again, it is all patience, when you're going into
like a rally car start.
Yeah. Use a joker lap. And it's too, like if you do use the bailout at turn 1, it typically is going to reset you anyway, like in a bad place, and that's another part that's not it's not good either, to do it that way.
I do think our DTR drivers.
Yeah. Richie's saying goalie.
They're gonna go do it.
Richie's saying that if you can move your mic a little closer, if you have a headset, move your mic a little closer, because your volume's a little low. And
I don't want you to hear the fat person. So that's why I moved it away.
Yeah, we still have 2 spots open in the lobby. So if you want to join in the lobby, I think it's going to be fine, because I think quali's just about ready to start. I think we don't have. We have. If you want to jump in, and that way you can watch different parts of the race, and we can. You can watch the front or the back when I'm watching the front or the back. So I'm going to top off a pint of beer that I had here. I was watching the first hour of IMSA's the Rolex 24 Daytona, and it was pretty good.
I'd like to give a shout out to RTR Tom Fear and Bob Feder over there. My BMW peeps from last week. I appreciate them. I ran for BMW last week. It was a good time. Other than me having my technical difficulties, I appreciate Team BMW having me.
Yeah, this should hopefully be a good track for the BMW. It's got good speed. I always liked the BMW at Monza. That was my go-to car for several seasons early on in the EDTM, and then when we started moving around, I forget what other car I tried. I don't think I tried it.
Yeah. Put a little bit of.
Yeah, I was always.
I pretty much in the Audis this week. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I did one. I have done one race as a backup, as a reserve driver in the Porsche, and it did not go the way that I hoped it would go. So I'm just out of pace right now. And this is such a fast lobby. The pros are just so fast.
And I'm watching Kieran and Lennon, these two McLarens just running together.
Yeah.
They're really good teamwork. They have been through the whole season. Everybody has.
Yeah, RTF has got some very quick guys in it. The racing team Finlanders, and it's always they're always near the cutting edge, the pointy end of the field.
But I've seen a lot too. I mean, like any race series, some cars are faster than others, but I really want to point out, as someone that drove the Audi, I think the Audi can really step up here. It has great straightaway speed. And Monza is pretty much
I have
a couple chicanes and big straightaways. I think we might see something good out of Team Audi today.
Yeah, I always like to try the Audi, and I've said this before. When you're doing Group 3 time trials and Group 3 daily race qualifying, I always like to give the Audi a try, because I really do like that car. I think it's one of the it sounds great, it looks great. It's one of the more modern cars in this game, and it's just failed a little bit on the BOP. It is competitive, but it's just let down a little bit. I think the way the game, lets it work. So this is
it's let down a little bit, but it does have great straightaway speed. So I have high hopes for this race.
Yeah.
I think it could have done way better at high speed ring. I screwed that up. That was my fault.
Just looking lost.
Well, these McLarens, man, look at this. Look at these guys. They're just like in sync with each other. Same with BMW. Ost. RAOs, thank you for stepping in.
There's the McLaren GT3 rim that I have on my Fanatec. Actually, I gotta do something with my grip. The grip started to come apart on me. I've had that thing for so long. No, kitty cat, you cannot be here. I don't know how that door got opened. Put you over here on this chair.
I don't know. It goes back to when I first started racing in this series to see who I was going to run with. All these cars, like we said, the BOP is actually all these cars are really close.
Yeah.
Anybody has a chance to win on any given day in any one of these races.
Yeah.
Every single one of these cars could win.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Audi has had some good showings during the season.
They've won races.
So
Tokyo, I believe. Tokyo with the big long straightaways, the Audi won, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that might have been one I did not do comms on. I can't remember now. Cat, you cannot lay on me. I'm going to throw you. And you're too old.
That goes back to what I said about the Audi just having the straightaway speed. It has it.
Yeah, I think maybe it's at the top drivers in like time trials. You know, they usually 100 top drivers that put in times. You know, they always end up gravitating to one car, and you most rarely see the Audi at that pointy end, and it's because they can draw out the last little bit of speed out of the car, and they just go the one that they like the most, and it's usually the way the game does sport mode and daily races and stuff. Usually that Genesis right now seems to be the hot ticket, and it's always the Supra is always in there. But in this situation with EDTM, where there's only a certain number of cars, you're gonna get what you get, and all these cars are very close in performance.
And that's one of the things I love about DTR and the way they do the way they've been doing things recently, with the random draws. You put some of the best drivers in the cars that people typically think aren't that good, and you start to see, like,
yeah,
you just need to drive the car. Some of these cars, sure, they like you said, they may not be the best, but if you put the right driver in them, they're some miles. They start a really good show.
Yeah. So we're looking at Deck currently with practice time with a 1:46.6, and we're getting really close to probably less than 30 seconds before we kick off qualifying. So they've got Julius right there. And let's see, exit out. So we're gonna see some really low times here. And again, you have requirements to run the racing mediums and the racing softs. Generally it gives you 2 strats. You start on the softs or you start on the mediums. So you're either going to run away a little bit in the beginning, or you're going to catch back up at the end, depending on which tire you choose. So, and how much, you do not start on a full tank of gas. All right, getting ready for qualifying here.
All those things you just said definitely factor in as we start the race.
Hey, Deck. Good luck.
Good luck, Deck.
Let's go up to who's the first. Got Nick on track first. Put in our first flying lap. So again, we don't see everybody should try to give each other enough room so we're not interfering with each other's qualifying. We do have 15 minutes of qualifying. So everybody will get a little bit of a sniff of the wrap. Turn up your volume and see if it's any better.
Turn up mine, or are you turning up yours?
Yeah, I turned it up in the chat, so hopefully it's coming through on the coming through on the
Tom Beard there.
Yeah. All right, so we got Nick will be our first time, and then followed by Sayo, and Deck, Kieran, Linus, Leonin, Conan, and Ost. And then, Hopedal, I don't know, I guess I can change over nicknames. No, Legit Minko, okay. So now we have a little bit better idea who we're seeing. A little bit. Yeah, so
Yeah. I think Team Finlanders haven't quite learned how to not draft on each other during
I think they race so
qualifying,
much.
but-
Yeah, they race each other so much and don't track with each other, I should say, so much. Nick getting a little bit of error. He's going to lose that lap, so he's back into the pits to try to start the new lap. Back with Sayo, so Sayo's going to be the first one to put a time in.
We like to try to not draft on each other, but
Yeah.
Team Finlanders haven't really figured that out yet. They're so used to doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sayo up here in front.
Let's see, it's looking probably at 148. Then Deck with a 146.9, it's a little off his practice time. Kieran, 148 flat. They went in 147.2 here with Geely. West with a well, that's Bethel goes. So you get 147.7. And Tom Fear, 148 flat. And then Nico with 148.2. Moose 149. So get tires. Times start to go down a little bit as the fuel starts to burn off. So tires more than enough to be able to handle it.
Yeah, we'll see. I would expect the times to pick up maybe within the next lap or two.
Yeah.
A little less fuel, tires up to temperature.
See if Sayo can get a little bit better time. So we can't see their delta unless we catch them when they cross the line at the sector times, but expect a little bit lower time. Sayo might have been balked up by 47.6. It's up to fourth.
I'm kind of jumping through everybody, and it's just amazing how every one of these drivers is just hitting their marks perfectly. It's pretty awesome.
Cheddar getting ready to come around. Third right now. Silver with a 47.2, slightly better. Unless it shouldn't have been valid. Jari's at 47. Kieran's at 7. Tom Fear at 8. Coming in, probably swap out tires. Still got some time. Try to burn that fuel down. Swerve, it's going to get a better time. At 48.8, a little bit better time. There's Wes. Opal with the Audi. 12, so Audi. You want to benefit from that top speed. Goalie's looking for. Nick can get in a time. He's on another out lap. Just about where he was in practice at 46.6. Currently pole sitting. That didn't sound good. Sitting on pole. That didn't sound good either.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Sorry, Deck.
I'm watching some other things going on.
Yeah, I think Deck's
that
tires.
I'm not going to comment on also.
Yeah, Deck's tires are probably. Deck, Geely, Cheddar, Jari, Sayo.
Oh, look at Tom Fear right up there.
Oh yeah, Tom jumped into P2.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Yeah, 47.1. Well done. I say that
Always
BMW, big 4-liter V8 twin turboed, gets it going.
How's my team Audi doing down here? Let's see. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. See, the thing is, I think both Team Audi guys, they weren't expecting to race for Team Audi, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're running great.
Yeah.
Considering neither one of them, I don't think, neither one of these guys signed up for Team Audi, and they're running great.
I mean, again, you're still within like a half a second. I mean, so you got 46.6.
Yeah,
Deck.
exactly. They're right there.
Yeah. So I mean,
all these
Deck's,
cars are so close.
Deck's got a pretty big gap, 46.6, and then your next.
Well, Deck's, you know, he's that weird guy.
Deck's the resident alien, and
yeah. I mean,
but you're looking at Tom's at 47.1, and when you get down to your Audis, I mean they're still right in there, 47.7 and 47.9, so they're within the second, so they're not far off at all. So
yeah, everybody's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can win this race. We're just looking at qualifying laps right now.
And we take the McLaren up to P2, 46.7.
Oh yeah.
Haley up there. And you can't sleep on the McLaren. It's a quick car. They're all quick cars.
Every car is quick. That's what I was saying before we even started.
Yeah. Cheddar to the top with a 46.609. So Cheddar takes the top
look
spot.
At that. Wow. This is going to be an awesome race.
Yeah.
See, Monza is a great. You got these super sharp turns, right, with all these chicanes.
Yeah.
And then you got all these straightaways.
Yeah.
It just brings every car into play.
Yeah. I mean, it's just such a top speed track. I mean, you have so much speed that these long straightaways. I mean, it's broken up by a couple of chicanes, but some of the
that's exactly broken up by chicanes. You have to have the handling, and you have to torque out of the corners, and you have to have the top speed. Every car is in play right now.
Yeah, Ascari is a fast chicane. I mean, Ascari is so fast. And then you have
and this is proving it.
Yeah.
Right now, our top 3 cars. Top 4 cars.
Deck back to the lead with 46.5.
Yep. There goes the Lambo back to the.
Yeah, but Deck's
our top 5 cars are all different cars, with the exception of the BMW. But
yeah, the BMW is only 700s away. So, and then behind him is another 10th.
You got a Porsche here in 5th place right now, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. So still got some guys going to jump right into the pits, grab on some fresh rubber.
And RAO's in the Audi is not that far behind. He's right there. I mean.
Yeah. And you're looking at our Audis. Yeah, our Audis are still. Just put in a better times, 47.2. Getting that Porsche up there, top 5. So let's see, we're looking at the Lamborghini, followed by a BMW, followed by McLaren.
We're seeing R.A. Alce is right there in 6th place. He's just barely out of top 5. I mean, he's right there. That just proves that a lot of people have complained about the Audi, but I mean, it's fast.
Yes, I mean it's like with the to do retrospectively, you look back at the decks into the pits, try to squeeze in some fresh tires, I guess. So, but yeah, look, you're looking back at Gran Turismo Sport, and the R8 LMS was always a really adored car, and it was always competitive. And I think the stink that the R8 Evo brought when it came to Gran Turismo 7, it was just not the same kind of car. And I personally, this is more my opinion than anything else, that it just wasn't getting it done. And I think that it's just kind of kept going on. And again, like I said before, I like always always try to give it a shot, and I do like that car a lot. It is still probably one of my favorite cars. I've made some liveries for it, and I do like it. As far as go, if you're going to try to be competitive, Nick puts in a time 48. Nick gets in 48.9. So Nick's finally started to get some times in. Karen left. Cheddar is still 700s away. He's on a hot lap now with fresh tires. He's going into
all these top five. I mean, if you look at the top 5 times,
So goalie, so what would your strategy be if you were in here? Will you start on the mediums or will you start on the softs? As you're one of our competitors.
With the current state of the game, it's been my experience that the softs do not last.
No.
So I used to have strategies, but in this particular race, I think I started on the softs.
Yeah.
Just because they're going to wear out, and your mediums won't.
Right. Because I mean, you've got a one-stop window, and I guess it comes down to will the softs last enough to get you to when you need fuel to jump on mediums and last you to the end of the race? Because the mediums will get you to the fuel window. But will you have enough softs left to make it to the end when you fill up? So,
I think they broke the game a little bit, to be honest.
All right, so
I think they made the softs wear a little bit too quick lately.
Yeah.
So I think you have to start the race on softs. I think because they are going to wear.
Yeah, it's not like I know in previous updates before that you could run the consistency of start on the mediums and run them out to your fuel stop and then your one stop and then go to softs, so you can make up any time you may have lost on the mediums. But I think again, we're not starting on a full fuel load, so you're not going to be forced to pit. And
I don't want to speak out of turn, but you're kind of right. Gran Turismo or Polyphony, however you say it in itself, they did something in the last big update where the soft tires just don't hold anymore. And in past races that I've actually won starting on mediums, I don't really think that's a good strategy anymore, just because of how fast the softs wear off.
And so Dex finished across the line and wasn't able to improve his time. So we got Dex still
sitting on the pole.
Yeah, sitting at P1 for start at 146.5, followed by Cheddar, and that's it. So now qualifying is over. We'll take a look at the results.
We got a Lamborghini, BMW, McLaren, top 3.
Yep. And then we have
Mercedes in 4th. Oh, look at Aust.
Aust is right there.
That's a perfect example of what I was saying. The Audi's
quick.
A lot of people saying the Audi's not that quick, but it's right there in the top 5. It's right there.
Yep, so we have there's the second BMW, then the 2 Porsches, and then the other Audi, and then the McLaren, the Huracan, Nick and
well done to everybody.
Nick and the only Ferrari we have, and then Wes catch up at the end. So we don't have. That's it. Yep, Nick is the only Ferrari on the grid today. So,
Oh man, we didn't have another Ferrari.
yep. Yep. So, yeah, we're missing one. It looks like we're missing one reserve driver, and
What
that
are we
must be
missing?
Team
We're missing our
Ferrari. Yep.
Ferrari.
And, so Tom's filling in for you then, goalie.
No, Tom's a BMW driver.
Oh, you're in the. Are you in Pro-Am? You're in Pro-Am then?
I was supposed to race. I was going to replace. I was just going to jump in for Audi.
Okay.
Because the Audi team kind of fell apart. But
all right.
No, better and Tom Fear. They're BMW all the way.
Yeah. All right. So we have a rolling start. Change to the original plan for Monza, or the original plan for EDTM for the season was to be standing starts.
I know what's going to happen here. This is going to be pro DTR drivers. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to make it through turn 1.
Yeah.
We're going to do good.
Yeah.
We're all professionals here.
Yeah. Don't make a scene. Don't make a scene.
No.
I think we probably got a couple of minutes before we start. So I'm going to take a break. We'll give it over to goalie for a few minutes, and if I miss a start, goalie, you got it. So
I think this is going to be awesome.
right.
Look at our qualifying times, guys. Right? Nobody's going to win this race in the first corner. Every car here is fast. Let's just give each other room. It's going to be awesome. Let's see what I got. Yeah, I mean, yeah, y'all can be faster, but we're going to put this live on YouTube, and you guys are going to make an amazing first corner. Like, be awesome if you guys did it side by side at full speed. Pretty cool.
All right, we're back. We didn't miss anything. Nope, we did not miss anything. Yep. I guess we're getting ready to start. I want to start on 22. So.
I just saw a thing that said penalties are off. So, listen, let's not worry about penalties, okay, guys? Let's not. That shouldn't even be in your conversation, okay? Just do what you do. If you cut the track,
Hello, Indian stick.
you're probably gonna crash. So,
Mm-hmm.
there's
Yeah,
really
I think
no reason for penalties.
Yeah.
Just do your best.
So we should be.
This is one of those tracks where if you cut the track, you're gonna crash. So there's no reason for penalties.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, rolling start again. We're gonna watch. Try to give each other enough space to get through. These first two chicanes are gonna be. If you don't play it right, gonna end your race or maybe somebody else's race, and if you don't, you'll probably get a penalty after racing incidents are reported. So let's just be, there's nothing but sportsmanship in here. But again, once the green flag drops, you start to forget the way this game will roll out. Goalie, you were not.
Well, here's what I'm going to throw out. As someone that... Oh, okay. How do I... I thought I already did. I'm right with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Spectating. So yeah, no goalie in this race.
Yeah. Sorry,
If
Nick.
you're listening, Nick, yeah, no goalie in this race. He's just spectating. You know, he doesn't have a wheel. So
I'm just here.
yeah.
I don't have my wheel. I don't want to. I would love to race with you guys. I was really looking forward to it. Like I said before, Tyco made me a great Audi livery, and
Yeah.
I'm bummed that it's not in this race right now, but want to see you guys go at it. And I know you guys are going to put on a good race, as DTR always does.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got kicked, so. Okay, cool.
We have Edwin has. I don't know who's Edwin. Edwin wasn't anybody. So.
All right. Well, I can't really help you because I got kicked out of the race.
All right. Well.
Not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, I think he kicked. Yeah, he might have kicked you. I don't
Okay.
know. All right, so we're getting ready to start.
Yep. I can't get back in, so.
Yeah, once it starts, you can't get back in anyway. All right.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
I was looking forward to watching the race with you.
Mm-hmm. We're going to jump into about midfield. Again, we do have a rolling start. Try to see. Jump back to legit Minko and see if we can follow what happens. Good rolling start should hopefully fix any issues. Unless you miss your brake more. Looking good, looking good. Oh, Tom's, oh, we got a little bit of jam up. Oh no. I don't think there was anything. A little bit of a lagging going on. Oh no. Alright. Alright, back to the front. So going to the Della Raja. Everything looks okay so far. Oh no, we got Nick's off. We'll go through the first lap when the race is all over. So we still got Deck being chased by Cheddar. Geely behind. Sayo the AMG, Ost in the Audi, another Porsche, another Audi. Audi doing really well. Yeah, there's always lag in this game. There's always going to be a little bit of latency and lag, and I want to say that the rolling start helped a lot. It probably was going to be the fix without some of that lag, latency, stutter that goes on. So we got Deck putting the binders on through. A little oversteer. Wished you had one more type of broadcast camera view, like overhead helicopter view or something like that, because there's Nick. Oversteer for the common occurrence in the BMW. So much power, so little tire. So now we got Geely gonna put in chase mode to try to get the Deck. Again, we got Deck on the mediums, Geely on the mediums, Sayo mediums. Looks like it might be all medium starts. So, yeah, we still have, top 5 cars. 5 different manufacturers. I think you could put deck in just about any car and it wouldn't really matter. Should have made deck. I don't know. Put him in a VW VGT or something.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm still in your chat. But
Oh yeah. So.
It just sucks. Like I kicked out of the room for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think we probably should have told Nick what was going on. I don't. That's it. These chicane. I don't know what it is with turn one, the first chicane. There's just something about it, the way that you come into it, and you can try to cut that curb, try to ride that curb, and get yourself an earlier turn in to try to straighten it out. It's just so complicated. And
well, it's a weird thing because you have to take your car from 170 miles an hour to 50 miles an hour. It's just, and you have to do that.
Yeah.
It makes it attractive.
Yeah. Kieran back in 7th. Opel, Rosberg. Nice little battle going on here.
Well, look at that top 6 cars, actually.
Yeah.
It's 6 different manufacturers.
Oh.
So,
forget Porsche in there. Yeah, Porsche's in there too, yeah.
I said the top 5, but actually we have 6 different manufacturers in the top 6.
Yeah. And Nick's fighting the stallion. They just not want to cooperate today. Let's see. Deck's got an alien. Is it an alien on the side of his car?
He has a couple aliens on there.
Yeah.
But he is. I mean, Deck is Deck.
He is our alien.
He's the one. He's the one we all chase.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
We love him.
Yeah. Much respect. It's all love when we talk about how fast Deck is, because he has accomplished so much, and I mean, as long as he's been on EDTM and DTR, he's always been one of the top drivers, if not the top driver all the time. And he's total accomplished driver, so much racecraft, and he's just so fast. And if you can keep yourself near him for a few laps, you've done a lot. So, and again, it's just we'll turn off the praise of Deck for now and just watch some other people. And Sayo's done a great job. I think that Mercedes has had some racetracks have not suited it, but Sayo's always been very quick this season. Cheddar too. Cheddar's always been a top, near the top all the time. So yeah, what I wanted to do is let's go through the points right now. So if just go back up to Deck, we'll take a look into the Discord and check the points standings right now.
It'd be great if I could be in the race. I could go to the race with good
Results,
points.
Yeah.
Somehow I got kicked out.
So for team points for manufacturers, and this is combining both the Pro-Ams and the Pros, we have Porsche at the top, followed by Lamborghini, BMW, Ferrari, AMG, Audi, and McLaren. And it's pretty decent gaps between, but again, you have 4 cars in your results, so every time you're you get the points for each car, so the gaps can come down. But that's currently where we sit. Standings in Pro-Am, we have Deck, and then Jari and Geely, Sayo, Opel, Cheddar, Rosberg, Nick, Tom Fear, Minko, and Wes. And I believe that is where we are for the permanent. Then we have Lekonen, Mikey, Karen, yourself, Coleman. Roger Soya, and J, Double J, and then Pace, and then of course I'm there, Alst. We have some reserve drivers.
Don't count
there.
me. I only raced one race.
Yeah. Opal is I think he's for drivers points. So I think Opal's a reserve driver, but he's filled in for just about every race for somebody. He's like our permanent reserve driver.
See I wish. So what I would really like. Never mind. We'll talk about that. Never mind.
Off chat, we can always do. Off broadcast. So, again, we have Deck stretching out a 3-second lead, followed by Sayo and Geely. Third, followed closely by, actually, the second, third, and fourth are right there. Minko's got a little bit of a gap to Cheddar, so it's a little bit, he's stretching out a little bit, but almost around 4 seconds. But Alst is right there in the Audi, so we're getting two groups kind of stretching out from each other. Karen and Opal in the Audi today.
So, I backed out a bit. Did they all start on mediums?
Yes, everybody is currently on mediums.
Everybody started on mediums, so that's interesting.
Yeah. So now it comes down to...
Honestly, if I was in the race, I don't think I would have done that. So that's...
Yeah, it's always a gamble, but now you're tire-wise, everybody's on the same footing. Now it comes down to... I'm just looking at fuel.
I honestly think I would have started on softs.
Yeah.
Had I actually run this race.
Yeah.
I wish at least one person would have, because I'm curious.
So, fuel-wise, Opal in the Audi has the best fuel usage right now. He is just probably just over 3/8 of a tank. I mean, everybody else is like at 3/8 and less than 3/8. So right now,
and he's a Tim Finlander, so I mean,
yeah. So
he's definitely fast.
Yeah. So if he can keep his fuel usage, he'll save not much time, but he'll save time in the pits, and they'll get on soft tires. And how that's going to go, it's anybody's guess. So.
I know this is making me curious because I haven't seen too many races where people start on mediums.
Yeah.
Recently.
We still have Deck. We got Deck with a 4-second lead, and then we have back to Sayo in the AMG. You got battle for second is really close.
Yeah, battle for second. Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's right there.
Yeah, so you've got Deck out in the lead, a battle for second with 3 cars, and then Minko. You've got Alsta's right there and touching, striking distance.
Yeah. Right there.
To P5.
The 2 Germans right there.
Yeah, we have both of the Audis. The Audis are,
got an Audi and a Porsche right there.
Yeah.
And
here.
Oh yeah, you're right. Both Audis were right there, mid pack, ready to strike.
And then you've got a pretty even split from 8th place down to 12th. Nick slowly clawing his way back. Still looking at Dick with the fastest lap now, 47.4. Just like a metronome, just cranking those laps out. Just cranking them out, just stretching that lead away, just gain about another half a second in this lap.
That is Deck. See, the problem with Deck is if you let him get out there and get into groove.
Right. It's just
once he gets in his groove, he's
just out there plowing the field with those laps.
Yeah. That's the only way to get to Deck, because he's so focused and so good. Like, the only way to get to him is to mess with him, and you gotta be fast enough to do it.
Yeah. So this battle for second. We got.
It's a beautiful battle for second.
Yeah, he's got stretching out a little bit, almost a second lead to P3, but okay, we're looking at. Let's look at they all have just about the exact same on the fuel, right about a quarter tank. So.
Yeah, this could be this might be. Right now, it's shaping up to be the race.
So we're just
For
about
second.
14 minutes in, so we still have, over
a
half.
long way to go.
We're not even half race right now, so.
Right.
I'm on board with Legit Minko. So he chases down Austin Audi.
Okay, let's watch these guys. Porsche and Audi.
Minko's not trying to get much of the draft. He's kind of outside the draft range, but he's still gaining. Still, there's a tiny sliver of a draft there. Ride the curve. Easy on the gas. There we go.
Yeah, it's beautiful run. See, Porsche, I think Porsche is a lot better in the corners.
Yeah.
And then the Audi has the straightaway speed, so.
Yeah, that's fine, and it just fired out of the turn. Just gonna be very neutral mid-corner at the apex. Oh no, Ost is off.
Oh no.
Oh no, Ost oversteered. Legit Minko into 5th.
Oh man, that is the problem with the Audi. It's tough. It's tough at low speeds.
Ost all the way down to. It's got front damage, but he's all the way down to 12th. That's a shame.
That is a shame.
So Minko's got a pretty healthy gap back to Opel, but a huge gap back to Cheddar as he's second, third, and fourth place. Stretch out their lead. So we're looking at starting to see some separation between these different groups.
Yeah, this is they're still really close though. It's gonna be interesting, especially when pit stops hit.
Yeah.
The top 4 are still staying fairly close, with the exception of Deck running away. But
Deck's still got a now he's got a 5.1 second lead to second. But yeah, what's going into that chicane, his lead hadn't grown very much more. Maybe a
Cena's doing amazing though, keeping that to a 5-second lead. To be honest,
yeah.
I mean,
We still have
really fast in that Mercedes.
Really nice Gilly through that De La Raja chicane. Lesmo 1 into Lesmo 2. And Cheddar's right there. Gotta be so careful on the the overrun on this track. You will lose so much grip if you get onto the green stuff. We're starting to see a slight bit of rollover on time. Starting to see those exhaust flames. The Gran Turismo does so well. Is this the graphics on this game are so good. Yeah, so these gaps between. We're starting to see who's going to start pitting. Chad. Yep, we're going to see the top, second, third, and fourth coming in from the pits. Is Dex staying out? Dex hopefully can make another lap. So Sayo's in.
Well, it's interesting. Here I'm watching Cheddar. Cheddar could have just passed everybody there. So I don't know. Maybe he's working a strategy.
Yeah. Well, their fuel's all just about the same though. So could I mean I'm really concerned whether again Opel has an eighth of a tank left. It's not even gotten flashing red yet. So he's done a great job saving fuel.
I'm concerned that everyone started on mediums.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of worn tires.
Yeah.
Because we're still very early in this race.
Yeah. The mediums are a lot better wearing than the softs, and they're barely showing any wear.
And it's been my experience that you can run near soft tire lap times on mediums.
Yeah. I mean, we have a race and another Discord coming up next week at Daytona, and I was running the GT1, and I was doing laps faster on mediums than I was on soft, and that wasn't with just about the same level of fuel. So it wasn't like a fuel advantage on weight. So the mediums are performance-wise, and you're going to have that coming into the pits now.
This is turning into a very interesting race.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how these soft tires are going to play out here.
So Deck will probably have to put in about the same amount of fuel that they started on, because we're at halfway by the time he gets into the pit box. So he's got 2% fuel left. So he's going to have to put in almost the exact amount. Can his tires last? Because he's got an extra. He's going to have.
Can anyone's tires last? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, yeah, Deck's going to have a lap in hand on everybody else.
Yes. So, I mean, he had 5 seconds on everyone else.
Opel is going out for another lap. So Opel's got 2 laps. He's saved 2 laps of fuel. So
that's crazy. See, I can never save fuel, so I don't even understand how they did that.
And
go Opel, Team Audi. Let's go.
So Deck's out just behind Opel by 3 seconds. So yeah, that's looking really good for. Turn the volume all the way down on it. So Opel's
turn me down.
Yeah, well, it's I got the YouTube on. So
well, turn me down, because I'm going to tell Opel what to do here. All right, hold on. I'll turn you down then. That's what you want. Opel knows what he needs to do.
All right. So your volume's at the same level it was before. So you're looking at Opel with 3.3 second lead to Deck, and Opel should be coming into the pits now on this lap. Deck's got a 9.4 second lead back to Geely, everybody has pitted except for Opel, and everybody is on the softs. So we still have, Opel really threw in a curveball here, and he's going to have 2 laps of fresher soft tires, and his mediums still look really, really good. He's done a great job on his tire management and his fuel management this whole race. So, good chance he can finish well in this race. So you can see, as we see Deck take the lead, he crosses the line. Again, we still have this battle for second is looking so good. You've got Sayo just behind, make a move on Geely going into turn 1. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean, guys. You guys are doing so good. Still, that was really well done in this game. That was so well done. Geely keeps P2. Sayo's right there, so that was really, really good. I'm glad we watched that. Cheddar's right there, just take advantage of any kind of delay that these two can put on each other. So get another move here into De La Reggia. Good, nicely done. Sayo just a little out of shape, and Cheddar takes advantage of it. We got a little bit too much of the curve and bounced over. So got a long way to go, guys. Got a long way to go. About 17, a little under 17 minutes left in this race. Deck with a 10-second lead. Where is Opel at? Opel is 23 seconds to the leader, but has to have fresher tires. Hopefully didn't put in too much fuel. So let's get back to this battle for second is still where it's at right now. To see that the performance with these three cars is not there. You're still looking at twin turbo V8 in the McLaren and in the BMW, and it's just a big honking V8 in the AMG. No turbos on it. And Minko just been losing contact. It's pretty much on a race by himself. Jari back here with Opel. I think getting it ready, you can really tell. So. We got these racing team fenders battling each other. We got Rosberg back there. The other Lamborghini. I've been sleeping on Rosberg. Put a nice consistent lap race in. That purple sector time for him. Tom Fear. Hopefully. Let's go back to the top. Deck. Still doing deck things. This battle for second was just so hotting up. I think you're just talking to yourself right now, goalie. I didn't mute you. So this battle for second still pretty much where it's at right now. And Opel. That battle for six is a good battle. Welcome viewers. You're on board with Edtm. Tyco's DTM presented by ROBIO.AI. It was round 7 at Monza, season 6. It's at the penultimate round. We got one more round left. Go through. We have Deck in the lead, followed by Geely, and Cheddar, and Sayo, and then we have the legit Minko. Opel on pop, just made his pass on the Porsche Betelgeuse. And there's just Jari. And Tom Fear's got a little battle going on here with Rosberg. Watch this battle for a little bit. Tom let that big old BMW V8 stretch its legs. Nicely taking over the Ascaris. We go back to Kieran. GRT Creasy P10, 10th place. Ost, unfortunate for Ost, a little bit of a over rotation. Looks like he's on must be chatting it up or something. And Nick, Wes must have had it off all the way in the back. So we got Nick in 12th. Deck's still stretching that lead out. It's got 11-second lead to Geely. This battle, as Cheddar slowly starts to claw into that gap. Oh, careful with the well done. Heavy braking zone. Cheddar might have overbraked. Your voice got, yeah, that goalie, I think it did get lost. Let's see if we can find it again. That goalie's there. Did not mute you. Still there. So, Julie's done a great job here of maintaining that lead. See how it, that BMW, I think BMW might have a little bit of top speed, especially if it gets in the slipstream. Yeah, as you can see, a little bit of slipstream helping Cheddar. Just take a look at this tire wear for these cars. Most of these tires are just slightly better than the mediums were when these guys were coming into the pits, and they still got 10 minutes to go. I think the tires will be fine. They're just not going to be nearly as grippy as they were when they were new. So the only thing you look at that when you're starting on the mediums and switching to the hard tire or switching onto a softer compound, you get added grip, a little bit more confidence. If you're going from the soft tire to the medium tire, you're going to probably be caught out a little bit. That braking's not going to be as good if you were going the other way on the choice of tire compounds. So yeah, so it's like deck with the fastest lap currently with a 1:46.8. So you always see those purple sectors coming into the first sector because that's such a high speed sector. Well done, Geely. Still keeping that gap at just under a second to Cheddar in P3. Sayo's right there in slipstream range. Cheddar. Let's go back and take a look. We had Legit Minko, P5, Porsche. It's Opel. And if we documented before, Opel was able to stay out 2 additional laps on the hard tires with the fuel management, and so he's going to have tires that are just a little bit fresher than everybody else. So, and our leader was able to stay out 1 lap. So the guys that were able to do the overcut and stay out were the leader by 1 lap and Opel by 2 laps. So, and now everybody is on the same tire compound, soft tires, and just about the same amount of fuel. So we look at deck, just click past half. Geely just click past half. Same with Cheddar. Sayo just a little bit more fuel usage than everybody else. Minko just click past half. Opel a little bit, looks like 3/8 of a tank left, so he may have under fueled because of he didn't need to put in as much fuel as everybody else, so he may have had a better idea what he needed on fuel. So see Jari here. Jari's just past half. Tom Fear a little more fuel usage, and it's like just a little more than 3/8. Rosberg past half. Same with Kieran, just a little past half. 3/8 or so. Same Ost, 3/8. Nick, just a little under 3/8. So, and then West tires really getting hammered. I know that Mercedes likes to save its tires for anybody. So we are back with our leader. Just put in a new fastest lap, 1:46.8. So. Hey Dirk, how you doing, my friend? We're watching deck do deck things, but we got a nice little battle here for second place. Looks like right now the battle is between third place. They're right on top of each other. Sayo's going to look for an outside move into turn 1. Chad hold his spot up. Yep, very well done, guys. Little switcheroo. Oh, can't really switcheroo with that BMW. That rear end is so light. So Sayo takes P3, so they shed her into P4. But that battle is not over yet. Nicely done by Sayo through there from the Della Raja to the Lesmos. Gonna probably have to get ready to put on a full court press. So we're looking at about 6 minutes left in the race. So probably just about 4 laps. Probably 4 laps left. So now they got Minko and Opal. Nice little battle they're going to have here. Outside move. A tiny bit of contact, but doesn't look like it. Oh, no passenger. Back up to our battle here for 3rd place. Look at these tires. Yeah, tires still look really abused. I don't think fuel's going to be a problem for anybody. I think tires are going to be the story of the day. Yep, 13-second lead. Caution alien on board. So there's Geely's really done a great job. He's just stretched this lead out. No viewers. So welcome to EDTM. This is race 7. Yeah, Geely's done a great job. Stretched out a 2-second lead after he taken the. He's got himself into 2nd place. And Sayo's still under threat by Chad. Still, yep, slipstream is starting to work back into Chad's favor. Let's go back to Minko and Opal. Minko's trying to break that draft. To a Parabolica. Yep, yeah, we got Jari's getting into the mix too. It's a nice little battle we got going on here. Tom Fear just kind of losing touch. Nice ride, that jump over that sausage curb. Well done. That's a nice line through. I think it's a Goodyear chicane. I think that's what they call that. Just first chicane. I could be wrong on that, but I know it does have a name and it changes a little bit. This is the Della Raja. Opal just a little wide there. Lucky to stay on track. It's right there on board with Opal right now. Oof, that green stuff. Would be pretty. Oh, wow. They're looking at 2 minutes. It'll be 2 minutes by the time this lap ends. So this will probably, let's see, where's Deck at? Deck's gonna have to put another lap in. I think maybe everybody else. 40. this might be the last lap for P2 and below. As we look at Opel, Opel has this will probably be the last lap here. Yeah, looking at a minute and a half. Yeah, so this should be Opel should be good on fuel, but I don't think Opel's going to be able to put much more pressure on Minko. And this is probably going to be the last lap. If Deck's got 13-second lead, we'll probably see Deck slam on the brakes here at some point, just so he doesn't have to do another lap. But you're looking at less than a minute. Yeah, Deck's going to have to do another lap unless he slams on the brakes, and then he's probably not going to have enough. Looking at Geely. Geely's can't slow down. He definitely will put himself right in the grips of Sayo and Cheddar. But we got 30 seconds left in this race. But we only got about 10 seconds left of track time. Well, what is Deck gonna do? He is slowing up. He's at 7. Yeah, he's going to have to put another lap. Geely's is going to be it for him. We're at the finish point for Geely. Yep, Geely finishes. Sayo, Cheddar with P4. Minko. Oh no! Oh no! Opel 6 just ran out of gas, and I think Jari just pushed him over the line. Tom Fear, Rosberg, Kieran, Ost getting ready to come over the line. Backwards. Be a penalty for that. And Nick's got a little bit more to go. Got a caution for somebody. Don't know who. That's probably then West getting ready to come over the line. So nobody got lapped. So somebody must be in the pits already. No? I don't know what the yellow flag is for. No, there's Deck. Deck's still got half a lap to go. Nope, there you go. Deck's crossing the line now. There we go. So we got Deck finally almost way far ahead. So here's Deck. Take a look at the results. Yeah. DTR Deck in first place, followed by Geely, and then Sayo and Cheddar, legit Minko. Opel on Pop, who ran out of gas just before the line, but I think Jari pushed him over the line, did not take advantage. Tom Fear, Warsword, and Kieran, followed by Ost. And yeah, unfortunate for Ost, he had a little bit of an oversteer moment in the Della Raja coming out of that chicane, because they were looking really good in the top 5. And then Nick had a couple of unfortunate oversteer issues. West somehow fell back. I didn't really catch what happened in the West, so we're going to take a look at the replay. So congratulations to Deck. He's still there. So all right, so we're gonna save replay. We'll share it after we watch it. Alrighty. Silas left the room. I'm going to take a look at the, I'm going to drop out and take a look at the replay. Yes, we're going to quit. Yeah, Opal did a great job. It's probably just a tiny bit underfilled because probably wasn't very sure how much she needed, but still a great lap, a great effort in the first part of the race to save that much fuel. Really put himself at a chance to battle for P5. That would have been a great result for him. So eventually let us out of this. I'm going to take a look at the first lap replay and see what happened, if anything. Showcase my stuff. Go to my stuff. Again, we're not going to make any judgments here. We're just going to look at the replay. Play replay. Okay. That's it. The only thing here is, let's see. Alright. We're going to creep. So, I want to say Tom looks to have just maybe over-rotated on the power. Maybe got some of the curb. So Tom over-rotates a little bit and is off track, trying to get himself back, trying to not get on the grass. It looks like maybe there was some slowing up of Jari. Maybe there's a little bit of contact and he slowed up. And then Kieran gets into the... He just barely slides past. Alright, let's go back 10 seconds and play. Actually, let's go on board with Tom. Here we go, Tom. Everybody's maybe just a tiny bit of a touch from the Porsche. So, and yeah, I think Yari Yari waited up, so Yari knew that he may have made contact with Tom. So good on Yari to wait up. So again, did I say I was not going to make any? Did I say I was not going to make any judgments? So maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So all right. Here's Jari's POV, and as he comes through. Yeah, there's probably a lot of braking going on here, and just ever so slightly touches, but waited up. I mean, early in the race, waited right up, did not take any advantage. And again, that looks like just a typical turn one incident. So, and I don't think. Yeah, they both lost so many positions, and Yari waited up. So let's go about with Nick here real quick. So Nick, Nick had cold tires, probably over-rotated a little bit.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay, so I canceled myself. My headset, I guess it just decided to not work anymore. I was bummed because I was trying to watch the race, and I was like, I was getting into it.
Yeah. So we just watched a little bit of the replay, and there was a little bit of carnage at turn one, but it wasn't even carnage. It was a tiny little contact, and
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad.
No, it was redressed on track, and then it looks like Nick may have had a little bit of oversteer, and I think Wes may have made a little bit of contact just because. Nick's car was right in the middle of between the two apex turns, or two chicane turns. I don't think he really had anywhere to go at that point. So there's a little bit of contact. So yeah, it's just a shame. So, yeah, let's exit out of here. I'll share the replay.
Yeah, I'm bummed I missed the end of it.
Yeah, it was Opal did a great job, but it's just a little short on fuel. No, I didn't. I turned your volume down a little bit. I didn't mute you, but we'll share the replay.
No, it turns out my headset just decided to die. I don't know. I'm using my wife's headset right now, so.
Share this and then I'm gonna drop off anyway.
That was a great race for second place.
Yeah,
so. It was awesome.
Yep. Oh, it's all this uploads. It's a very good race. Well done, Deck. Congratulations. And the Geely, great job in the McLaren for P2, and Sayo able to hold off Cheddar for third for the podium, and then we had that Opal so close to P5, a great pits, great strategy, way to save fuel, but just missed out. Just missed out. Almost ran out of fuel about 100, 200 yards away from the start-finish line. But Jari did not take advantage of it. Looks like may have just barely bumped him over the finish line. So Opal to get 6. So yeah, really good race.
Yeah, I mean, and that's probably a good example of team failures, being teammates. Yeah. Like, good job, guys.
Yeah. There was good racing all the way through. There was little battles here and there. I think some people may have had a little bit of a struggle with some of the some parts of Monza that typically create problems, but everything else looked great. So, all right. So we're gonna cut the stream off. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in a couple weeks for the final race, and we'll give a quick rundown of where we're going here before we sign out.
The worst track in the world.
No, it's not High Speed Ring, so that's not the worst. Oh, yes,
High
it is.
Speed Ring is beautiful.
February 8th, we'll be at Nürburgring Nordschleife for the endurance. Yeah, that's going to be.
Sorry, everybody.
So I would assume 40 minutes, so that's not going to be too many laps, but each lap is like many kilometers and many turns.
I mean,
so
if you're not in a Dodge Viper, you're going to lose. So, all right.
Yeah, it's going to be like 8-minute laps, so you're probably looking at about 5 laps. So yeah, no, I mean it's the endurance. That's the GP and the Nordschleife together, so those laps are not short, and ain't going to be a lot of them. So. All right. So
although, if I'm not mistaken, unfortunately, didn't the Ford just take over that lap time?
I think it did. The Ford did, and it actually wasn't even a good lap. The conditions weren't that great. I think the GTD is going to go back with the better conditions and try to better its time more. So I don't think it took the best lap time. I think the 911 still has best American car, yes, until the ZR1 hits the track. So
I was watching that. I think the Ford took it, but
yeah,
the Viper's really the true one.
yeah. The ACR, I think probably could have been the best ever, but I think it was let down by tires and conditions, maybe.
It did. They blew a tire.
Yeah.
On their fastest lap.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, we're gonna cut the stream off now, guys, and we're gonna thank everybody for watching, and I hope everybody joins us again for the final race at Nordschleife on February 8th. So we're just another week or so away from it.
If you guys want to see full rain, give a thumbs up. Vote for full rain.
So,
can you do that on this track?
I think you can. Yeah. Yeah. I think
I would vote for full rain.
Yeah. I think it's the American tracks where you can't get any rain. There's no rain.
Give big thumbs up, big all, full rain. I would vote for that if I was you guys. Come on.
All right.
Speaking as a DTR guy myself, vote for full rain. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Again, yeah, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in a couple weeks at Nordschleife.